Hi everyone, welcome back and welcome to the craft room tour. Well, we finally have everything downstairs and I would say it's 99% complete. A couple of things need to be hung up and so on, but most of it's done. So I'm going to take you downstairs and show you what we've been working at and why we've been out of sight for a week. But before I show you today's tour, I'm going to insert 2 or 3 pictures to give you an idea of what the room looked like when we started. So hang in there and I'll be back with some pictures. Well, you can see down the stairs, and when you come over here, let me turn on the lights. If you remember my dark, dreary, dark wood paneling room, how about now? When you walk in, here's the doorway. When you walk into my sewing station. It's nice the sewing machine can stay up. And then this cabinet has some material, sewing box, some of my clips and pins. And then over here on the wall, in my pegboard section, threads, scissors, cutters, so I'm going to back up towards the door again. The door. And coming the other direction is my new workstation. Sewing, ribbons, workstation. And what that is, I put together 3 9-cube cubicles, and then my husband attached a top to it. And then I used peel and stick countertop. And I'll take you over, you'll see a closer up. We have a pretty rug on the floor along with the flowers. The bookcase right behind us here has my 12 by 12 and paper pads. 12 by 12 paper pads. And the other pegboard system above it has a lot of my beading beads and not too many findings there somewhere else. I used to make a lot of jewelry. Hadn't made it in a long time, but when I gathered it all up, I have lots of jewelry making supplies. So I shall have to get back and make some. What happened is I made a lot of jewelry, and then one of the houses we were living in was broken into, and they stole it all. And it kind of put me in a downer for making any more. But in this cubby here, you have all of my wires, different sizes, my tools. Those are full of beads. Those are some embellishments for cards. This white case is full of beads. And under the tools you have, those boxes have a lot of findings in them. I have to go through them and get them rearranged. The top of my workstation. And then over here, this is vinyl corner. So I have down here, I have some heat transferable vinyl, transfer tapes, Cricut vinyl, heat press, let me just show you a close-up of this. It really is pretty. On my laptop. And that is a plug-in so that I can have plugs right at the table. And up here is my overhead camera mount, which I haven't used yet, so we'll see. And we come around this side. And over here you'll have 8.5 by 11, all of my card bases, envelopes, bags, paper bags, my Cuttlebug and the Cuttlebug pieces, crocodiles, corner chompers, all the stuff for card making, and 6x6 paper pads. And down here you find my Cricut. I'm going to come over here and back up so you can see it. And I haven't had a chance to label the drawers yet, but basically you have got Cricut supplies. Over here you've got cutting materials. This is all tapes. This is all glues. Then I have some odds and ends. On this side we have stamps and stamp pads. And some of my larger tape and hooks. And now I'm in the back corner. And I will look this way. You can see the door. And you can see under my workstation that's like a desk drawer there. It has pens, pencils in it. My paper cutters are right there on the top. And over here is Vinyl City. I got this on Walmart. It holds 60 rolls of vinyl. I've only got it half full. But at least I can see what I have for colors. All of this vinyl, and I have tons. Most of it I did not buy. It was all given to me. So, you might be saying, but Donna, where are all of your wreath making supplies? So I'm going to come over here, switch on this switch, and open these doors. And you will see mesh, wreaths that have been finished that I need to go through and make sure they're okay, forms, and here we have all of the pipe cleaners, chenille stems. Over here some of these swags. These are shelves that go in here. You can see. And on this final side, it's just odds and ends. There's my paints. And you can see how the overhead camera mount and the electrical outlets are attached to this. And I have a chair here. This is a counter stool, and it fits just perfectly for working at this table if I'm sitting down. So that's my craft room. I love it. I think it came out so good. We're about 99% done. That is a bulletin board that needs to be hung. Behind me on this wall will be one more table. It's sort of like a couch table, and that will be for displays. And I hope to hang up some starlights on this back wall. But other than that, this is the craft room now. Now hopefully tomorrow is Sunday and you will have a cook with me. But I think if I have a chance, I'm going to do a Christmas in July, because I didn't get a chance to do anything last week with all the moving. I was going to do it today, but I'm going to be very honest with you. I've had it. Up and down the stairs, all of this equipment, all of these shelves, all of this stuff. Just enough for now. And out there, you can just barely see, is the entrance to what we call the lounge, the big room. And for those of you who haven't seen the house tour, I'll take you out there sometime. But that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to enjoy it. And I'll see you for the next video. Until I do, everybody play nice now. Love ya. Bye-bye.